Hi everyone, so today we're going to be making some cherry and almond scones, and these are absolutely beautiful with jam, cream, butter. Honestly, they're amazing. They're a firm favourite in our house, so I do hope that you do try them. And they're really, really easy and simple to make, and a lot of the ingredients you probably have in your store cupboard already. So in the mixing bowl there, we've got some self-raising flour, and we're going to go in there with some baking powder. Now, I'm also going to add in some softened butter. So this is just at room temperature. So I've just taken it out, and this is just at room temperature, and it's unsalted as well. So we're just going to break that up into little pieces and pop it into our bowl. And then we're just going to sort of rub the butter and the flour mixture between our hands, and it kind of resembles sort of breadcrumbs. So just like that. And that's the kind of consistency that you want. So the next thing that we're going to put in is our ground almonds. So we're going to pop them in and just give it a bit of a mix round. Now, I have washed my hands and I've washed all the surfaces and everything as well. So it kind of goes without saying, but... And I'm still getting used to the tripod, so you can see it in shot, so apologies about that. Now in there just went a little bit of sugar, so I'm just giving that a good mix in there. So what we're going to do as well is I'm going to get an egg, and we're going to crack it and beat it in the jug, as well as some Glacier cherries. Getting ahead of myself there. So with the Glacier cherries, I chop them up just so, mainly because it goes farther, so like you're more likely to get a cherry as opposed to popping in just a few whole ones. So in goes our egg into the jug, so give that a good mix up. And then we're going to add in there our milk. Now I don't add this egg milk mixture into the scone mix as a whole, I just put it in stages. So I'm going to add a little bit of almond essence in there as well, because sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes it's as if you're adding too much mixture and your sort of doughy mixture goes too sticky, and it's sort of unmanageable to roll out and work with. So I do half and then I pop the other half in. And if it does get too sticky, don't be frightened, just to put a little bit of more self-raising flour in there just to unsticky it, if that's even a word. So we're going to give that a good mix together. You won't need to knead or anything like that, but just sort of give it a good mix together, just so that all of your mixture is coming away from the sides of the bowl and it's all combining nicely. So it's going to be manageable to work with. So that sort of process might take a good couple of minutes. So on a floured surface, just pop your dough mixture onto there. And it's entirely up to you. You can use a rolling pin. I do sort of show you there the rolling pin, but I much prefer just to push it down my hands because it really is that easy. Now, depending on how deep you cut your scones, depends on how big they are going to sort of rise, if you like. Now when you push your cutter in, don't twist it out, pull it straight up, because if you twist, it kind of spreads outwards and goes a bit like a rock cake as opposed to a tall scone. Now these scones here are about half an inch thick, I'd say, and these suit us. But if you want a thicker, taller scone, then just obviously make them taller as you're cutting them, because they don't rise a great deal. Even though you're using the self-raising flour and adding the baking powder, they don't rise a massive amount, or at least mine don't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to top them off now with a little bit of milk, and then we're going to pop them in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then just until they have a golden complexion at the top. And there you go. And they didn't rise a massive amount, so as I said, however tall you want them, kind of do them when you're cutting them, do cut them that sort of height as well. The cheese scones, they it's tended to rise, but I don't know what the difference is. But anyway, these are super, super tasty and they're fantastic served with butter, cream or jam. Enjoy.